I'm a believer in genius recognize genius. That I learned from Dr. Dre. This is why he said the day he met me. It's like the day I met you, for me, you alien. Like genius recognize genius. When the king of the hip hop, Dr. Dre, said that to me, this is no way to me acting stranger when I see better than me or not. Like I see, wow, like I go to Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, in Rio, I'm like, I see on the beach like people like do them style, like they call hip hop funky hip hop or something like this. They mix kind of hip hop with some kind of samba stuff. I see them dancing. I was in the car with my brother, turned crazy. We get nuts, bro. It's totally something different. It's not like crazy, but the heart that they put in every each steps means something, and they understand each other, and they all do the same thing. And I'm like, I see the footwork. I was like, ooh. We get outside and we start to dance with them or anything. I was like, you see, I breathe that. I eat that. I eat that every time. Is that why when I come back in town, Paris, Japan, Russia, United States, I shouldn't stop. They don't know about the word, you know? Like, United States have this, such a beautiful story about hip hop. But Europe, we own a story about hip hop. We create a lot of things, you know? These black people been creating like rock and roll and jazz rock and stuff, whatever. They're not from Europe or America. They're from Africa. And they just, you know, gave the soul to each person that can, you know, teach the others and others and others. There was no school before for this. Right now we get lucky. We have school for everything. But everybody has their own story. Italy, Spain, Russia, everyone's. We just learn differently. Some are really late. They just started right now. You won't believe me, but they just started now. When I get to some city, like example in Egypt, Abu Simbed is where this south of Egypt. No, Cairo is up, okay. down, okay. South of Egypt. It's called Abu Simbed. It's where Ramses II is, and the huge pyramid and stuff. Like huge desert, beautiful with the oases and stuff. Oh my God, you won't believe it. So beautiful. I get there and I started to see people dance, and it was like a lot of young people. It was a little boy, like it was so. Oh my God, this that I want to bottle. Like when I see the guys was like, he came like this with this strange music because they make music with tempo and stuff, whatever. And he's came like all he showed was like this, and he's like, and he started dancing like this, and people was screaming so loud because he's doing this step so great. And keep dancing. I was like, oh my God, that make me want to do a battle. Seriously to him, I never like trying to chill. I'm doing full out on this little boy. I give him everything as possible if he can believe and see how good I am. And he's like, he was shocked on me like this. I was like, you good? Where's that come from? And I just eat that. I'm like, copy. I'm like looking at him like, oh my God, you're so sick. And I ask for the, like, you know, because I love to be educated by the story. I asked my translator to like, to tell me, to ask this kid what that's come from, what story it got, or like anything. And I get inspired by every kind of culture all the time. And when I teach, and when I'm like, oh, thank you so much, that was so nice. And he's like, I'm like, high five. I'm like, wow, I jump his hands. I'm like, he's like, wow. He was so shocked. He never see this ever in his life. And everybody around us, they was like, oh, so good. Like there was a high five for like an hour. I was like looking around me. I'm like, they don't know anything. And that made me grow. Like when I came back, when I was at the airport, quiet, me and my brother, like quiet. Get to the airplane. Now look at my brother, I'm like, Now they know us, right? They know there's twins. Great. Hold on. What I just see right now, these guys, they don't know anything. Just that make them happy. I was like, and they dance like this. They like, I was like, me, my dance is coming like this. What I just did right now is Egypt, and a new birthmark right here. You know, I was like, oh, it doesn't happen not just in Egypt. It's happening everywhere.